While Harlem has been the renaissance of a great many movements, it just stands to reason that the Church of Scientology would be another chapter in Harlem's history for another great movement. This area is so multifaceted. You have the very rich and powerful, and then you have the very deprived and the depraved. And the need for the Church of Scientology to come at this propitious time and make this kind of impact is unprecedented. David Miscavige said, "We came to help you do what you need to help yourself." People don't realize the help that they have is within them. The change they need is within them. To be able to bring community people, bring people that don't know that there's help available here to this center, impacting their lives that will hopefully cause a ripple effect for wherever else they go. Because if they got help from the Harlem Church of Scientology in Harlem, then I'm pretty sure somebody from Queens can come here and get the same help. So many people are hurting. So many people are lost. So many people want help, don't know how to even ask for it or who to ask. To have the Church of Scientology here at this time to be another vehicle of support for the help that people need, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. To tell someone who, however they got on drugs, however they got messed up in the street system, that they can find their way out. I've been doing this work for over 35 years, and clearly to have partners in arms to link in and say, hey, listen, you can have us to help you do what you already love doing. You can have us to assist you to make the difference in people's lives that you've been dying to do, but never had the backup, never had the resources, never had the accessibility. Where else can you find a place where you can do the kind of video presentation of class and distinction that I see that's in the Church of Scientology? The partnership that I'm hoping that will come from this will be first and foremost to invite other faith leaders to see what Scientology can do, to aid them in their work without messing with their religious dogma, without changing their mindset about anything that they're doing that they feel is important to them. But you can add this to your arsenal to help somebody that may not be able to hear you on your level, but they'll hear it from the Church of Scientology. I spoke to someone today and I said, anything that doesn't have value doesn't last long. This clearly has value, and that comes from people that are visionaries. Biblically speaking, every movement that happened, that any movement of change that happened with one person. L. Ron Hubbard is a movement for change for the better. Change for awakening, change for recognition, change for realization, change for revelation, to see what you can do and go do it. That is not taught normally. That is not something you learn at any seminary or any college. You have to have someone who has vision enough to put that inside of you. And I believe L. Ron Hubbard did that very thing. I believe that he has left behind a legacy of wealth that people can really understand their potential and the way to happiness based upon his teachings and his understanding. I applaud his efforts. To do this kind of work at this level obviously demands more than just the average individual. There's something special about him, something different about him, something that has to be magnified beyond him. Because one thing I've noticed is that people don't necessarily make him a god. He's not their God. He is their guide.